guys, GTV News for Gamers here again, coming at you with another pickups video. Now this one is a huge smorgasbord of various things I've done over the past couple months, whether it be thrift store trips, going to comic and toy shows, just hunting around the city. You guys know I always get good stuff for you. Sonic 3 Ice Cap Zone. Now this was $2 at the local thrift store. It's Reveal the Shield Rodimus Prime. Very, very nice. I mean, obviously, I'm just coming back from EnterCon. I'll have a pickup video for that, but it was a ton of fun, and of course, you know I love my Transformers. Unfortunately, the chest piece on this guy's a bit wobbly, and I'm trying to fix it, but for the most part, it'll stay in. Very nice. Love having him in my collection. Nice to finally have a Rodimus Prime figure for $2. I'm not going to complain. Why complain? Speaking of Transformers, found this baby at Winners for $10. This is the Age of Extinction One-Step Changer Crosshair. Now what's so special about this? Watch. Boom! One step. Transformer, baby. Now he's not as good as the Deluxe Class version. Obviously you can't do the awesome billowing trench coat stuff you can with that toy. And he doesn't have any of his guns. But he's still really cool. I mean, just look at all the detail they put into it. Beautiful. It's a green Corvette. How can you not love that? And also at the thrift store pickups, you're going to love these. Remember these things? These are those handheld Sega games that they gave away at McDonald's. Now this one is Tails, but this one sadly does not work. I tried it, like I'm going to flip it on. Oh! Well, it lights up for a few minutes and then it just dies, so that sucks. I'll have to replace the battery in that. Also there was this this Shadow, an E1023 Omega hockey game. Oh god, I apologize if you're wearing headphones. Yeah, you know me, that's enough of that. I'm a Canadian, I like hockey, I like Sonic. So this was pretty cool, I thought. Kinda glad this one doesn't work. Big the Cat. Fishing. Stupidest part of Sonic Adventure. But I like this one. It's a Shadow rail grinding game. Based on the level in Sonic Heroes. I don't think you can see that. I can barely see it. Like I said, these were not very good handhelds, but they do have a certain nostalgia to me because I remember having them growing up. It was just one of those things, you know? So, with that out of the way, thrifting's done, now we're going to talk about games. Coming off of Sega, T2 the arcade game for the Sega Genesis. $5 from P&P, the local video game store. I recently got to take a trip down to the Reset Interactive Lounge on Pembina. If you're ever in Winnipeg, or if you already live in Winnipeg and you haven't been there, go there. It's fantastic. Especially the Terminator 2 cabinet. Just like you actually point the gun at the screen. They're hardwired into the cabinet, and they give this amazing force feedback. I wish they could replicate it on the Genesis version, but oh well. Imagine a Genesis controller with rumble. Hey Retrobit, can we get on that? That'd be cool. I love that. That'd be a whole new way to play Genesis. And while I was at a local comics and collectible toy show put on by a very friendly man named Wally, those of you who are on the Winnipeg's Comics Addicts page will know who I'm talking about, I picked this up, $8. Inuyasha, a feudal fairy tale for the PlayStation. It's a fighting game, and I'm surprised case is busted, but everything else is in good condition. That game is worth so much now. But yeah, anyway, disc is in great shape. Really nicely done. A little dusty. Need to clean that off. But I remember, I grew up watching Inuyasha. It was my first real, I guess, mature anime, so to speak. Until you started watching stuff like Ghost in the Shell. But no, I have a lot of fun memories of this series. The voice work here is all in Japanese, no English dub. It was a late PlayStation release, so I don't think they put a lot of money into it, but it's cool to have. It's a sort of a footnote in the Inuyasha franchise. It's fun. But a game that I did grow up playing and that I love to death, even to this day. I know people don't like it, but I think it's a good game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, baby. 15 bucks for B&P. Me and my buddy Brad, we used to play this game all the time. It was like we would always hang out in his basement. There's only like 3 or 4 games we would ever play. This was one of them, and I think the other 2 were like Star Fox 64 and Mega Man Legends on the 64. Everything's there, manual, everything. I love this game to death. I know it has a huge difficulty and learning curve, but I still love it. You just gotta put a little time and effort into it. I'm so happy to have that. And this was $1 at my local thrift store. Gran Turismo 2 for the PlayStation. I don't have this. I do like the PlayStation 1 Gran Turismo games. The discs are really scratched up. I gotta clean them. There is disc 1. You probably can't see the scratches, but that's arcade mode. Then there's simulation mode, disc 2. But the real reason I bought this wasn't just because Gran Turismo, was because there were 2 bonus games that were stuffed in the case and nobody noticed. So those are Test Drive Off-Road 2, really cool, another good racing series, and ESPN Digital Games X Games Pro Border. Interesting. I have never heard of this game, but ESPN Extreme Games were usually good on the PS1, so I'm willing to give them a shot. I just gotta get them cleaned and make some reproduction cases. Now at EV Games, a while ago, $8. And this is really nice to find for $8. Grand Theft Auto 4 for the Xbox 360, the Platinum Hits Edition. As the manual, disc is in good shape. I've never really had any problems with any discs from EV Games, but I know there are definitely some horror stories out there. Some district managers don't want to send the games to headquarters to get cleaned, and they're scumbags. You should always have your games cleaned if you're going to sell them. Pro tip. But yeah, this is a good game. I don't like the driving controls. I'm going to come right out and say that these are the worst driving controls in GTA by far. But it's still a good game. I still have fun with it anyway. Next up, also found at the local thrift store, the director's cut of Daredevil. A daring new vision. By which it means it dares to put Coolio in the movie for like 30 seconds. But yeah. Obviously, we all know the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie's not that great, but I still think it's a decent attempt. Obviously, the Netflix series has come and shattered it. Just blown it out the water. Hey, look, it's my Legacy Megazord. Ooh, that's what my iPod is perched on. But yeah, I'm happy to have it for $1.60. Why not? And this was $1 at the Giant Tiger. It's Cyber City. This anime is from the director of Ninja Scroll, and it looks very cyberpunkish. Like, look at some of those pictures in the back. You guys know me, I love my cyberpunk. I love Ninja Scroll. And I love finding anime DVDs for $1. I'm gonna complain. Disc, but it's brand new. It was factory seal. Obviously it's not anymore, I took the seal off. But $1. $1! I'm not gonna turn that down. And from a little bookstore in the city called Dog-Eared Books. Check them out, they're really cool. Very nice people, very helpful staff. Got Goosebumps book. Give yourself goosebumps, number 17. The Little Comic Shop of Hordes. This appealed to me right away. I didn't even know this was a book in the series. I'm a comic book fan. I regular shops like Galaxy and Hidden City. I love Goosebumps, okay? I remember reading this all the time. Reading all of these books in elementary school, and I still get a kick out of them today. And come on, how can you not love a horror-themed choose-your-own-adventure book? Just look at that. Now that's a comic book supervillain from the 90s right there. Expect to see that guy fighting Savage Dragon. And I remember reading this in like 5th or 6th or 4th grade, somewhere in those 3 years. X-Men, the Phalanx Covenant. Oh man, this is so cool. I mean, look. It has illustrations from like the actual comic artist. It is adapted from the storyline, from the comics. Techno-organic nightmare. This is so cool. And it was only $1.50. The Goosebumps book I think was like $2.50, but I'm not gonna turn it down. I like to read. I got one of them old people hobbies. I like to read. And finally, this is the Golden Boy pickup of the video. You know what this is? Well, let me show you. Mega Boy power. Yes, it's Power Rangers Samurai Mega Blade. $10 at that same comic and toy show I got the Inuyasha game from. This is really cool. I'm glad to have this. Look at this. This is a kid's toy. Look at how big this thing is. That's awesome. So, that does it for another pickup video. I will see you guys later. Take care, everyone.